Hi, Dr. Marvin here. I'm going to spend a brief moment and explain how chiropractic works. This is a model of a human spine. The human spine is made up of 33 separate bones called vertebrae. And the purpose of these bones are to house and protect your spinal cord. It's very, very important. If we didn't have the spinal column, someone would be able to walk up to you and punch you in the back and you'd be paralyzed. So we have this armor to protect this very precious, important, delicate spinal cord that runs from the brain, extends through the brain stem, all the way through this spinal column. Now, these yellow things that you see on the side are nerves that attach onto your spinal cord, exit through these little spaces or holes, and then supply every living cell, tissue, organ in your body. So it's really important that we have full nerve flow to wherever these nerves are connected to. And research studies have shown that it takes about the weight of a dime to put pressure on these nerves to stop nerve flow by 60%. Yes, 60%. That is a lot for such a small amount of pressure on these nerves. So during your new patient examination, my job is to do a full consultation, a full examination. What I'm doing during my examination of your spine will be to check for any fixations, locked joints, joints that might be misaligned or out of place, and most importantly, areas where those big holes are small. The smaller the hole is, the more work that nerve has to do to exit the spinal column to get to where it needs to get to. Once I find those areas, for me, it'll feel sometimes puffy or swollen or hot. For you, it's going to feel tender. For some people, it's going to feel painful. And for some people, it will actually flare up or exacerbate that nerve pain that they're feeling down their leg or down their arms into their hands. So with that said, it's my job to find those areas that are causing your pain and discomfort and coming up with a proper treatment plan and using chiropractic adjustments with this, my hands, and sometimes with tools to get motion back into those joints. And there's 5 main things that chiropractic does. So number 1, we're relieving pressure in your joints and the vertebra, which is caused by not only your body weight, but gravity and also poor posture. So if you're sitting 8 to 10 hours a day, you're putting a lot of pressure on these joints, and that chiropractic adjustment is relieving that pressure. Another thing that we're doing is we're increasing circulation. That circulation or that blood circulation will bring in the oxygen, bring in the nutrients, but also take out that waste. We also are breaking up those locked joints that can degenerate and cause that excessive wear and tear and become arthritic. So that's the third thing that chiropractic does. The fourth thing is we are increasing nerve flow. Remember how I said it only takes about the weight of a dime to stop nerve flow by 60%? Well, if we can take pressure off of that nerve by getting motion back into the vertebra and opening up those holes, then we're going to get more nerve flow to wherever that nerve is connected to, whether it's a cell, tissue, organ, muscle in your body. So more power to your body. And the last thing is we are increasing mobility in the joints and vertebrae by hydrating those discs. When we hydrate those discs by sucking in those fluids surrounding the disc area, then we're trying to create more of a soft, supple disc that's flexible compared to a dry, thin, dehydrated disc. Well, I hope that gives you a much better understanding of what chiropractic does, and I look forward to seeing you on your first visit.